Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome back to Season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is part 48 and starting at my new waste complex. I put in the dump that's going to be actually storing biological waste next to our hazardous waste dump, so we're going to train that in from the border as well. Decided to go ahead and just make a little complex because it looked a bit odd having the two dumps sitting just like that, so just used some gravel squares and some storage buildings. These are both meat stores or cold stores and a couple of oil fuel storage. Not functional at all, but and some fence obviously makes a little complex. So we need to get a train. Let's get us the same model as before, diesel locomotive, and it was this one, wasn't it? 95 kmh, yeah. So we'll get you, and we need what do we need? Cargo wagon, and it must be. Is there a separate one for biological waste? Is it just... That's hopper. That's open hopper. No, that's just waste. There's not a separate one for hazardous waste. I thought there was. Okay, so biological waste. Just one for now. And... do I have these vehicles purchased? Ah, we can only use the one track to get down to the depot. And I've left it too tight to change that. We're not going to get another track up there at all. It would have to be from there. No. Yeah, well. No. It's just not happening. That's the only spot there that's green. No, hang on, there we go. I could do that. It looks a bit awful. But it does open up a second line to the border. I'm going to bite the bullet because I wouldn't use it very often, but it would be useful. I don't know when it'll be done though, because the real construction train's way up the hill. Let's have you go to your next destination. And hopefully we then get our new diesel loco. Purchased vehicles. You. I want to head out there. Then we get to come back out, pick up the truck, the cargo wagon. Up to the border. Yeah. Load that. Now you need to come back here anyway, I think. So that we can attach the wagon into its proper configuration. And then we'll create your work order. Right, that's fine. Down here. I'm just going to do that. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to get fuel, of course. 2 trains running. My goodness. Okay. Is this section 2A? No, it's not. That's a bit... Well, I suppose it doesn't happen again. It doesn't happen that often. I could make that stretch 2-way to avoid that silly battles and forwards. Right, okay. Let's take you, attach you there, and then you. Right, you're going to come out here. Let's get rid of this first. So let's get rid of that as well. Come out here, pick up the biological waste, which is there. And then you're onto there. Unload the biological waste. And then you go to the waypoint. I think, am I using this one? Try that one anyway, so that you can reverse, come up here and refuel. And I don't need to do that. You can't load fuel, no. Okay. Go ahead. Obviously, it's going to sit outside the border for a while. Are you coming out at all? Oh, not. Maybe if I press play. Right, so it should come up and sit here. No. Oh, you can't. Okay, what we're going to do then, let's get the signals up. Is there space in there? This is a bit too compact. Yeah, okay, so that signal there has to go. And that shouldn't be a chain. That's just almost semaphore. That doesn't make a difference. There's nothing to do with this. Right, so why is that? Ah, that's right. Looking at the wrong one. That's got to be. Yeah, just semaphore is fine. Put chain back in there. There we go. You'll sit there, wait until this guy is filled, and it's going to be a while. Right, let's get to the depot then. We need another waste truck now, do we? Get 32 tons. Yeah, I think I'm going to start off with just one waste truck to take the biological waste out, but probably up that later. Okay, there we go. And something else I was thinking about was another distribution office up here. Because I think I'm leaving crops in the fields, and I would rather just empty the fields entirely and have too many vehicles. Am I going to change the road layout? I think I will, actually. Let's stick you there for now. We don't need the roads here. Leave you there. This road is going to be straight into that point, but gravelled. And that should be auto-assigned to those construction offices. Right, because these fields, I think we might have had a few hundred tons of crops left to spoil in the winter. So hopefully that gets completed before harvest season. Oh, look at the rain over there. Quite localised. Okay, hazardous waste check. Up to 57 tons. Why so slow? I mean, I know you've only got 9 workers. In fact, is there a problem with workers? No, bus has just arrived. It's such a walk for them. But there was no way to get a path through that section there. Another bus load, so that's a bit better. Burning through the hazardous waste now. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Train's waiting too long. The train is going to have to wait until we get this other connection in. You're up at 15 tons. As long as you're not burning fuel while you're sitting there. Doesn't look like it. Let's go and have a look up the hill, let's see how we're doing. Still working away on these new bridges. There we go, that one's just about done. This one won't be too much longer either. So now, and I'm just throwing all the construction offices at these. Yes. Continue to do that. I thought these sections been worked on from both sides. Not there though, I don't think. That's a separate bit. Right, everyone's assigned now though, whether it's separate or not. Fertility is not great up here. Do we actually have any fertilizer yet? We do have a wee bit, but still no liquid fertilizer. This is something I'm going to have to address. What size is the fertilizer factory? Not a composting plant. It's not that big. Okay. What does that actually use? What does it import? Okay, we've got export, 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 export. Imports water, chemicals. Okay, so I should have started producing my own have huge amounts of chemicals. And that's because we're out of crops. Which shop is out of goods? Oh. You're out of meat. Uh-oh. Have we emptied this completely? No, right. Let's have you head to the meat store. Yeah, we're out of crops now, and this is out of meat. Pause for the moment to check. Do we have any crops left here? No, this is out. I don't have the clothes either. Right, so time to flip-flop. Go to the customs house, get me some crops there. And we're out of meat there as well. Colour me surprised. Right, you need to get yourself down to the Corner Large Custom House 2. And you're going to have to do the same. But you're already on the route. How many vehicles do you have? Did I just give you... no, I gave you 5. Right. And you've got plenty of food. And what are you doing? You're bringing up... you're running up to the bread factory to pick up food, and then you run back down to the grocery store. You're bringing up food. What are you doing? You're running food as well. You go down to a breaching, that's right. Okay, so just let's make sure that you should unload up at the grain storage. You bring in crops. No, you're coming from the grocery store as well. Right, well, at least I know the trucks are on the way. That should be fine. And where we left off at the end of the last part was actually up here. So we need to get another sewage treatment plant in for the movie stars, TV stars to look out at. So I decided to put in a small bus stop, tiny bus stop actually, and this would be, yeah, group 3. You come out and do that. We've discovered that pollution is bad up here because of overflowing sewage. And that's the problem because of the amount of pipes. Not what I'm looking for, it was this. 2000 building properties, sewage flow. Yeah. So we've got no flow really at all from some of these sewage tanks. Let's see, where are you? Yeah, totally backed up. Let's just make sure, yeah, you're on a slope. The pipes wouldn't connect otherwise. Same here. If we check at the pumps. Yeah, constantly filled. And here, yeah. Yeah, so we do need to get more pipes in. But obviously, it's going to be a while before that's built. We've got other priorities. What's on fire now? Okay. Fire engine is on its way. Squish water onto the electrical fire. And it's exerted. Okay, how are we doing up here? Is the train still waiting? Is it going in? Yeah, you're picking up the biological waste. The other train is there. And yeah, that's where it needs to be. If I ever get to the point of bringing out bulk goods to sell at the border by train, that's going to be problematic. I'm going to have to put another line in. Yeah, so we can bring a line out from here, run it along so that these two waste trains don't clog up the main access to the border for anything else that's going to export. Okay, reminded me I need to get this line set up. So you pick up from here and then via that waypoint head out to the biological waste dump, which is this is the dump, isn't it? Pretty sure. So load biological waste there, come out here and unload the biological waste. And I may as well just start you off just now. Yeah, biological waste up. Although it's got some fertilizer sitting in it. Okay. Anything else to be done over here? I don't think so. I think that's as good. Why did I get the smaller waste trucks here? I might replace them. But I think it's actually doing okay as it is. And let's send the train in. It's 20 tons, that's plenty for now. And you 78.33% done. Let's add that as well. Okay, another train's gone in. Ah, the other train's gone in here, which is odd. Oh, is this the same as the vehicles? You don't actually use all three platforms correctly. So how do you plan to get out from there down into here? Oh well, I think it's okay. We'll come back and check it later. And oh, here, did we get any crops in? Still got no meat. There's some crops there. Finally. Don't you suck all the crops into you though. Where's that wee truck? There it is. Bringing out 8.2 tons. So we'll get some meat produced finally. And up here, we've still got 0.68 tons of meat there, and 4 tons, so they're not going to run out completely. Should be okay, actually. A truck full of booze, or half full of booze. Alright, I'm thinking we've got the road connection in there. I'm going to run up the road so that we can start working on this little construction office. So again, let's get, that would just be group 4 to come out and start working on that. This isn't queued up. No. Okay, that's fine. And then we need to start working on the tunnel. By a tunnel machine. You're delivering the fertilizer. All of a sudden we've got 40 tons. Good stuff. And you're delivering fuel, I would imagine? Yeah. The liquid fertilizer just totally baffles me. You're doing nothing. Why am I getting no fertilizer, liquid fertilizer up here? So none of you are travelling at all. Huh. I've not cut off your road access. Go to the customs house, pick up liquid fertilizer. You definitely have access to the customs house. What about the other farms? It's possible you might not have just used up too much fertilizer since this problem arose, whatever it is. Not there. Here. Turn you off. Try it again. Let's try crops. Let's see if this moves out. Nope. You just don't like that farm. Okay, I'm going to remove you then. Let's check Yad. And it's set to 60%, isn't it? Ha! I'm going to try one last time before I end up having to do something different. And thank you, autosave, that farm. And at this farm, I want 100% worth of liquid fertilizer, please. Yeah, I know the train's waiting too long. It'll be fine. So, let's see if that's made a difference. No. But if we put that up to 100%. And somebody's going. Right, where are you off to? We're breaching small farm 3. You're going to Yad medium farm. Why those? Small farm 3. Why? And Yad. Why not the others? Okay, mystery. I was beginning to think this needed to be reconnected somehow. Destroy the road and reconnect it, but obviously it's got its favourite farms that it likes to supply. Okay. I guess we just need to try setting up an alternative distribution office then. Which trains sitting waiting? Ah, now we've got a bit of a problem here. And is this where you can't get... I told you you couldn't get that way. Could you just go home? No? Right, let's hazardous waste. Can you go to here? Right, that should get rid of you. And then hopefully that allows you to go and do your construction work up there. And we'll have you... yeah, we'll just leave you there for now. You weigh 37 tons. You're coming out. Right, now you can get going. Right, train. Wait. You. Why did you detach? Oh, I'm way over time already. Try sending vehicles with cargo. Alright, when this worst comes to the worst, I just need to buy another waste cargo wagon. Right, you head out there. I'll try and sort that out, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to put in a break here. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.